Today I'm going to show you how to make something like ricotta, but it's better than ricotta. It only has 4 ingredients. Got our milk. With cheese in general, pasteurized is better than ultra-pasteurized. Done with milk, we don't need that anymore. Then we have the cream, because the fattier the better. I can only find heavy whipping cream, what's the deal? But actually, just that's cream. Here's our Ziploc bag of buttermilk. Dump that in there. Buttermilk is an acid. It helps separate the curds from the whey, and then you can enjoy them like Little Miss Muffet, although hopefully you're sitting on something more modern than a tuffet, which I don't even know what that is. You are going to use the curds to make cheese, and you're gonna strain off the whey, and you can use it in all sorts of ways. Let's head on over to the stove, and you just want to take your burner to about medium-low because you don't want it to burn on the bottom. The goal here is to get it just before it starts to boil. So when we get close to there, I'll show you what that's like. I really love ricotta. You can put it in lasagna if you make that. You can just spread it over bread. You can stir lemon zest into it and just eat it. You can take it from a cow, from a sheep, from a goat, whatever milk you got.
What about from a cat?
I don't think I tried cat cheese. I think if you obtained cat milk, you probably did something illegal.
Don't you have that weird ricotta frosting you've made?
Oh yeah. You can make goat ricotta, which is pretty good. I was trying to sweeten the ricotta up and use it as kind of like a dessert. I served it on top of some shortbread for some friends. I told them that they were eating goat icing and they really freaked out. You can see here that there's some curds that are starting to separate and it's starting to form a little layer on top. Well, it looks like curdled milk. I mean, that's what we're doing. I don't want you to drop the phone and the cheese would be just... That's the fourth ingredient.
So funny.
It's the fourth ingredient is my phone. Now, when we push aside, we can kind of see a clean break here. I rely on this more than I rely on the thermometer because this is the stage at which I want the milk to be. Now we're going to turn off our heating elements and we cover the ricotta very tightly. Now that we've got the ricotta covered with cling wrap, we're gonna leave it undisturbed for 30 minutes. You'll have some condensation on top of the saran wrap, but I'll just peel it back. Woo! You may have heard of this before. It's called cheesecloth. What we want is 4 layers. They sometimes are stuck together. We have our beautiful veil of cheesecloth, and we're gonna turn it into 4 layers by folding it in half once. Then we're gonna fold it in half again. Then we will line a bowl with it because this will make it easy to work with. We take our lovely curds and whey and we put them right nearby. We're gonna gently lift the curds out of the pot, carefully, and gingerly place them in our cheesecloth lined bowl. Curds, cheesecloth. Curds, cheesecloth. Curds, cheesecloth. Curds, cheesecloth. Yeah, I could do this all day, folks. I've got this little mesh strainer here. Just pour it through. I bet you're wondering what the 4th ingredient was. Well, it's love. Just kidding. There's no love in my kitchen. If your pot's not perfectly clean, then you're gonna have a piece of vegetable in here. Oh, I just ate the thing that was in there. I happen to have twine, so I'm gonna use it. You just take the twine and you cut it. Okay, so now we're gonna get the 4 corners of our cheesecloth up and together, tie it up in a nice little package. Oh, I'm super fast at this, guys. Just like a speed demon. That's nice and safe in there. Push this through the knot that I just tied. My little trick. And place it in there. And then we can just leave it for, I don't know, about 30 minutes or so. If you're impatient, instead, you can squeeze it a little. But if you have the patience to wait 30 minutes to an hour and let it just sort of drip out, that's great.
What about if you don't have twine and if you don't have the skewer and if you don't have the bucket?
There's a lot of things you can do with whey. I make bread sometimes by mixing whey into the water. I put whey as the liquid I use for pasta dough. You can add whey to smoothies as a protein supplement. If you drain your ricotta a lot so that it's very thick, if you want to make it more spreadable, you can stir in a spoonful of whey just before you use it, and then that will make it much more easy to work with. Then I will remove the skewer before I poke anybody's eye out. pour the whey into a place where I'm gonna save it. Delicious whey. Smells so cheesy. We'll lid that up, set it aside. Now we have to work with the ricotta. I am just going to cut the nut that I made and gently tumble it into the final bowl. Oh, it's beautiful. And here we have our fourth ingredient, which is going to be kosher salt, because salt is good in everything. Somewhere between a half and a full teaspoon of salt that you're gonna mix in here. So I'm gonna just sprinkle some on top, and then I'm gonna mix it in. Don't have to worry about breaking anything because our curds are already separated. Take a little bite. Oh man, that is so good. It's at its best right now. All right, so I'm gonna make a snack for us all here. We got some bread, make that now. Some salt, some olive oil, some chili pepper, and we got our nice, beautiful ricotta. I'm just gonna take one slice. We can spread some delicious ricotta on there. Oh, it's so good. I can't wait to eat this. Let's take another one. We'll drizzle a little bit of olive oil on there. It's gonna be nice. Get some salt. And then some chili flakes, because I like a little heat. I love Aleppo chili. It's delicious. It gives it a little color. It's good. Oh yeah. I don't know what else to say.
Should they make some cheese?
Make some cheese.